office. Why? You see?
他那个只有工作人员呢戴口罩，他们看到工作人员戴，他们也。
Oh my God! 哦，意思说跟他们交往前要戴嘛？
哎是。
Yeah? 哎 ，OK， 不跟他们讲话就不用戴了。呀，听懂吗？好，Gosh. Copycat. That is the problem. Yeah, you don't understand. You have to understand the essence of everything, huh? Not just copy. Yeah. The reason I told that the people who stays here, when talking and dealing with people coming from outside, they should wear masks in case, yes. But why you you all copy? When you go to the airport, or public buses, public places, you wear it in case, okay? It doesn't hurt to protect yourself, huh? Prevention. That is a problem with not understanding anything, just copy, blindly. Okay. Just like I have told last time, the contact person to tell you that if the people who have money should spend it on charity or, saving the planet, these kind of things. I generally tell you to do good in any case. I even tell outside people to do good, to be charitable, yes, because it's good for us to share. But that doesn't mean that you come and tell people, look, Master say you must give for charity, now give here. I just give you a general guideline. Just like I always told you that we have to be generous, virtuous, yes? Yes, and giving, not taking. Don't take gift, don't take bribe, don't take money, don't take anything that don't belong to you. That included not to come and ask people for it. I mean, when you really die in desperate, maybe you do that and repay later. Apart from that, no, don't ask anything. Because if you ask, maybe people give, you see? But maybe they give, but they might be short at home. Yes, they might give because you ask. So I always tell you to be good, be virtuous, be generous, be charitable, yes? But that doesn't mean I will come to you one by one or one by two and ask you, oh, I'm having big charitable project. Donate something to me, then I can give to charity. No. You do yours, I do mine. Yes? Maybe for good cause, but it's not proper, okay? You don't ask. People come to me, give it at my feet, I still refuse. Not to talk about go and ask you or anybody. You understand? If I ask for donation or charity for even good cause, I wouldn't have to work, huh? I would sit pretty all the time. I work and I give so that you learn the example. And if you don't learn the example, it's fine with me. But, you have to do what you say is good. Yes? This is our group. Other group, they do what they do. That's their job. They do what they do. We don't criticize people. We don't say, hey, you know what? My master, my group, say no taking money for charity even. Everyone does what they do, okay? Yes. The project that I do, I support it with my own money. Like even if we go and help people in disaster time, yes? And if you want to go there yourselves, yes, then it's fine. You understand me? You volunteer, you go there. That's good, why not? Yes, I provide some money, and if you want to go there and help people, that's a good thing. But I would not come to you and say, hey, look, go there. Yes? Okay. Anybody want to go can go. Yes? And anybody can, if they want to pay for their ticket or something, it's fine too. If not, I pay for it. It's usual, okay? Yes. So it's one thing to say, please do good deed. And another thing to say, hey, you do it now. And give it to me so that I do it. Do you understand me? It has to come from our heart. And it has to come from where is still something else available. That's why I do not want any of you, contact person or not contact person, to push anyone else to give, even for good cause. You see, don't ever push. Just because I'm doing charity or I'm doing something else, it doesn't mean I would come to you and say, I have a reason to ask for money and you are my disciple. Never. I never ask you. I never push. I never even hint. You know that, right? Even you come to me and give me, I won't take even. So if anybody is using my name under our group and say that Master say you have to give for donation, you have to give for charity and give it to the contact person or give to whoever, that is not it, okay? That is a misunderstanding. If you want to give, you go to the contact person yourself, all by your very little self, and saying that, okay, I have some spare, yeah? I would like to donate to disaster here or pay for my travel, yes, to the disaster area or do some SOS flyers, whatever. You understand me? In your capacity. I prefer like that. Even if I go somewhere, I told you, if somebody gives me a lift, I pay him petrol money. Do you understand this? Yes. If I stay in his house, I pay for my expenses. Why? In case he doesn't have the money. I told you many times. Yes? And because I'm his master, maybe he have to sell any other things to feed me. And he wouldn't tell me. You understand me? That's why I ask you, please be clean, be considerate, be good. Don't ever ask anybody. Because if you ask, okay, you are a fellow initiate, you know, and oh, it's a good cause. Oh, okay, I go home and then I sell this, I sell that, I give to you. It may be good, but it may leave the family short. You see what I mean? I don't like that. I don't like to put you and your family under any difficulty, financially or anything. Because not everybody is well off. Not everybody has lots of money. Even sometimes they have a little bit in the bank for saving, you know, for old age, for rainy days, for their children. So don't ever push, yes, in my name, in God's name, in your name, in any position. No. Pushing people to give, that is wrong and wrong. Pushing people to give is never right. It's like robbery, like a legal robbery, you know, in the name of master, in the name of charity, in the name of goodness, is all legal robbery. When you push people to give, especially beyond their capacity. We finance our project, and if they want to do their project among themselves, they finance their project. We no need to compete and go, oh, you have put money for that, give me some for this. Do you understand me? Even for charity, if we don't have, then we don't give. Yes, we don't have to go do anything. There's no need to use any name or any good excuses to push money to get it. Okay. That's why I don't tell you to ask. That's why I forbid you. I even wrote a note to you many times before, no donation whatsoever. Whatever I do is in my capacity, and I calculated that I can do it. So that I don't have to ask you. You see what I mean? And if I can't do it, then I do it smaller, or slower. Yes? So I don't have to bother you. You do what you do, I do what I do. I only advise you to be good, be generous, be kind to each other, to other beings, to the world. But I did not say that to give me the right to come and look into your pocket and take some out of it. Never do that. I never. I don't want to. it just doesn't work. I just wouldn't even think about that. Could not. You understand? It would embarrass me too much. We are not a political party. Understand me? We are not in any social structure. Don't try to look for a loophole to do business. And this is a kind of robbery, truly. Of course, I forgive you if you do that. I forgive you. But don't ever do that again. I don't expect that you are Buddha, yes, overnight, even over 10 years night, or over 20 years night. I don't expect you to be perfect. I want you to be perfect. But I might leave you room, yes, for mistakes, for trouble causing. But you have to learn what I told you. I don't expect that you are Buddha in your heart yet, but at least outside, you have to learn what I taught you. Don't try to look for excuse to do the things that against moral principle. Don't try to look for loopholes or argue with me. Because this is not about I am good or I am winning the battle of argument. It is about you. That you have to improve. You have to take other people's situation, livelihood, well-being into consideration as if it were you. You don't do anything that push people into corner. You know, in my name, people would do it, but I don't allow that. I want to make sure that everybody keep their earning, take care of their family, and whatever left over, if they want to, they will come to you and tell you, hey, I have so much, and I don't use it all. Could I help in any way? Then maybe we consider taking it. Not I, but if any of you down there need, or any project need doing between yourselves. Of course, I cannot stop you. I cannot go to every group meditation and say, no, don't print SOS flyers. Don't go to charity. No, I won't do that. It's good for you to do it. But it's just a general guide. You do it as your own will. You organize within each other. You understand me? But not any of my project will have to infringe with your freedom of charity. Yes. I want to make sure you know what you're doing. And then I want to make sure your family is safe. Okay? I'm very happy already that you are good people. That you earn your honest living. That you know how to economize. And that you take care of your family well. You teach your children good moral value and conduct. You send them to school. You keep them safe, clothed, fed, and even get them into initiation. I am very grateful already. You are doing excellent already. Anything else you do, it is extra excellence, extra bonus. You see, I don't expect you to do anything else. Because I don't know if you can. You see, everyone's situation is different. So we don't push people to do good, even if it's good. Do you hear me clear and loud? Yes? Yes. Well, thank you. I've said this many times already. I know many of you would give me anything I ask. That's why I don't ask. Huh? Because I'm afraid if I ask, you'll give anything. And then what do you live on? How your children survive. I don't want you to be in difficulty. I want you to live a dignified life. You understand? That you owe no one anything. That you don't rely on anybody. You don't have to go back anybody for loans, for borrowing money or property. I want you to walk straight. I take care of myself and my family. That's why I don't ask. To make sure you have such a, good life, decent living. Because you're doing your best already with your family and the society. And I'm very proud of you already. So anything else you do, I'll be more grateful. Yes? But not obligation. Not obligation. Yes? Have you ever heard me saying, you must do it? Huh? You must go do this, you must go do that. Have you ever heard me?
No.
No, I generally, just like the Buddha also teach you, be charitable. It's good for you, but only if you can. Huh? I mean, Being good, doing good, there are many ways to do it. Doesn't have to always be money. Huh? Your heart willing, your support, your time, your clap in hand, your gratefulness. That's also charity. You know, make the people who do good feel good. That is also charity. Give people support, encouragement, and feedback. That's also charity. And give your time, your muscle, your power, do some little thing, support around it. That's also charity. It need not always be money if you don't have money. Or if you have just enough for your family. You capiche now, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Even if that person is really, really rich, it's not your money. You're not to envy anybody else's property. Unless he willingly come and do it himself to do something good for others. And ask you to do it with him or something. You know, like between you, sometimes in the group you say, okay, today let's go and print some SOS and flyers, yeah, and go inform people. That's okay with me, yes? That is a good thing to do. But I don't push you to do it. I'm only doing it all by myself, mind my own business. Whatever I do it myself. And if you want to do similar things, then do it yourself. You understand me? I don't use charity or good causes to ask you money to burden you. Even if I know you are rich, I won't ever ask. I don't even take your money. I know many of you are rich. Have I ever come to you and asked some money? Huh?
No.
No. People do what they do, yes? And we do what we do. You do what you can. Don't ever envy anybody's property, yes? You can envy their virtues and try to copy it and do the same, if you can. You can envy people's goodness. You can envy people's talent and try to catch up. But we cannot envy people's property and try to take it, even it's easy. We don't do this kind of thing. Do you understand me? As much as I want you to live a dignified life, a decent life, by having enough means to support yourself and your family, I also don't want you to ask people, because that's also below your dignity. You understand? Even for good deeds, yes? Don't they know what to do good deeds? Need you to go there and push their butt to say, hey, do some good deeds. You understand me?
Yes.
Yes. So, we are not politicians. We have no political ambition. We don't need money donation, or we don't need the vote for me stuff. You understand me?
Yes.
We cannot get away with what we know is not correct. Understand me? We don't push people. We don't abuse their goodness. We don't abuse their generosity. Yes? And charitable heart and pure heart. We don't abuse people's faith in Master to do what we want to do. Even if that money doesn't go straight in your pocket, it's still not right. Do you understand me? Using the power that you have to extract something out of somebody, giving her hard time or difficulty or tight financially, that is never right. It's just like abusing power, political power or anything, yes? I always heard that people say, oh, this person is corrupt. You know, he's using his political position or governmental post to take this and that and this property or that money. If we do this, it's the same. You understand me? Using governmental power, using master power, your position in the group is the same. It's a big, huge mistake. So, by the way, I'm telling you all this, and you tell each other, don't ever do such thing, okay? Even if the person next to you is a multi-billionaire, just leave him alone. If he wants to do something, he will do it. He will tell you. He learned the same teaching like you do, no? He has the same master, no? Wouldn't he know what to do? Huh? Need you push him? And if he doesn't want to give money, by all by himself, all from his heart, then it's his business. It's none of your business. His money is not yours to eye on, to look on, or to try to manage. His banks know how to manage his money. He knows how. That's why he's rich. So you don't put your finger where it doesn't belong. Just keep your hands away. Don't ever eye anybody's property, wealth, wife, husband, nothing. Okay? Keep your eyes on your nose. I like this. See that? You only see the front. Huh? And that's also if you don't want to get into trouble emotionally, then also don't look at other girls and other boys. Yeah? Just look at your partner and your toe. Yeah? Remember the story about King Rama? Rama, the spiritual master? The one who has been exiled for 14 years? I told you that story already. Because his stepmother was envious, and wanted her son to be king instead. But, as heaven wills it, these two brothers love each other so much. So even though his mother snatched the throne for him, the younger one, the half-brother younger one, he never ruled the kingdom. He always put his brother's shoe on the throne, and he stand beside it and saying that he's only keeping the throne for him until he comes back. He never sat on that throne. Do you understand me? The little brother. And, while the big brother was being exiled far away for another 14 years or something, he has never sat on his throne, even though his mother got it for him. Even though his big brother already been gone. He put the big brother's shoes on his throne and just stand by. Like one of the guard or something. He's guarding the throne for his brother only. And the brother, big brother, has a beautiful wife also, of course, who later been kidnapped by some of the bad monsters somewhere. Okay, that's another long story. I can't keep telling you story forever. I just tell you the main point is, although the stepmother of Rama was so bad, the son of her was so good that he doesn't even dare to look into his sister-in-law's face. He always look at her feet only. So he never know what she looks like. But when they go and try to look for her, he recognize her by the feet. Do you understand me? Yes. That's how we should behave. So many stories we read, so many examples over millennium. We cannot say that we don't know. Of course, maybe we are not a Buddha, but we know all this. Please keep it, okay? You're Hindu, you know so many stories about Hinduism. If you're Muslim, you know so many clean, upright, saintly Muslim stories. If you're Christian, you know the same. Huh? Don't tell me that I haven't taught you that. I don't mean you do it here, but I'm just saying as an example, so that you know, in case you are tempted to try. It's easy to fall into temptation. It's difficult to resist it. Try to, okay? We all try it, okay? Let's try together to be good, huh? Because we always say, oh, we like the society to be good, we like the government to be clean, transparent. We have to do it also, huh? We can't blame our government, blame anybody for being not clean, not transparent, if we are not clean. You understand me? Charity begins at home. Here. Huh? Yes, we do it first before we can expect any neighbors to do it. And we could not even expect. I can't even expect my neighbors or my disciples to do exactly what I do. Nevertheless, I'm still doing what I do. Hoping maybe one day, you'll catch up. Or at least, I can tell you that I'm not doing what you're doing. So where are you going? If you say you love me, you go in the same direction, then turn around. Don't go there. See what I mean? I'm here and you go in there. It's not correct. At least I'm keeping my position clear, so that you know where to go. Huh? Okay. Now, no more excuse, all right? No loopholes. We are not political party. We have no ambition to do anything great. We don't want power, so don't use it. When you have power in your hand, don't use it. That is only for running work, okay? Not to abuse it, not to use it to feel great, feel that you can manipulate people anytime, at random. That is bad for you. You will be in bigger mess because you don't clean up your conscience. Yes? You don't add more love into your heart, more consideration for other people's situation. Do you understand me? That means you are still empty. Love is empty in your heart. So check yourself out, whether you're full or empty in here. Not full of pocket, full of heart. A heart full of love is a rich heart. A pocket full of money, the heart empty, is a poor person. Poor this life, poor the next. Yes. So watch yourself, huh? Don't look for loopholes. Maybe you have the right to do it. You just do it for master. You thought this, you thought that. All the excuses in the world won't help you. Okay? It's you. You have to check yourself whether it is correct what you do or not. It's not me even to judge you, say you're wrong or not wrong. I'm only guiding you. You follow or not, it's your problem, it's your life, your conscience, your spiritual level, okay? Understand now? No need to defend yourself, because I'm not your Supreme Court, church, or anything, huh? The worst would be that I say, okay, if you don't agree with our principle, if your heart is not in the same direction, then please invite yourself out. That's it. That's the worst I would do to you. Or maybe just let you go home for a while, think about it, and then maybe come back later. But I wouldn't do you anything else. So no need to defend yourself against me. I'm harmless. I'm so sweet, lovely, pretty. Yeah. Okay. Now, any question?
Hello, Master.
Hello.
I think you have been talking for the whole day, and I wish you can sit back and rest for a while and enjoy my little story about progressing.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wish you guys do all the good stuff so I don't have to even tell you.
I would like to share the positive progress, and I think it's also a good practice for the reference of other areas.
Yeah.
Regarding the promotion of vegan lunchbox. Now we have around 80 vegetarian restaurants. But 5 years back, we have less than 10 restaurants in town. So I think progress is good.
Good.
And also it reflects the population increase for the vegan people.
Yeah.
And previously, it's not easy for people to order vegan lunchbox because the restaurants are scattered, and if you want
Too
to
far,
order, very far. And if you want to order lunchbox, the restaurants sometimes they feel difficult to deliver.
Yeah.
Because you have one box or two boxes, but it may be in long distance.
Yeah.
Initiatives have established a vegan lunchbox network. So far has achieved very good results.
Good.
It works like a central nerve system. They talk to many vegetarian restaurants, and they form a kind of alliance or a union. So they set up a call center that receives calls from the customers. And they assign the order to a vegetarian restaurant depending on where the order comes from.
Yeah.
Depending on the location and economy consideration.
Yeah.
By doing this, resources in different locations are better utilized, and customers feel better cared for. They just call and make the order, and they get the food on time. They don't get rejection from the restaurants anymore.
Very good.
Yeah. Because all the information is centrally processed, and so is the delivery.
Very good.
And so, for example, now one car.
Whoever near where deliver what.
Exactly.
Okay.
One car can deliver many boxes in one go, other than, one car deliver one box before.
Yeah.
And also the restaurants are happy because now they receive collective orders from the network, other than from individual customers.
But
now,
is it too expensive?
No, we have three
Go to
categories.
a restaurant?
We have three categories, $1.5 box, $2 box, and $3 box. So three categories.
Okay.
Very delicious, and all the customers feel it's more than worth the price.
Hope so. Yes.
Even
No,
now
it's
they
not
are-
that, but if they can afford it. So you can go through the restaurant, you have to give them commission or not? And then a car and petrol?
No.
No. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we just help in the restaurant also to keep the customer happy also, huh?
Exactly.
That's good.
Exactly.
Okay. So who pay commission? We pay the restaurant commission?
No. I heard the restaurants pay commission to the center.
Why?
For $1 because the center sell the lunchbox for them. We spread the flyers, we spread the menu on the streets,
I
and
understand.
we deliver the food.
I
The
see.
restaurant don't deliver anymore.
Yeah, I know. But the money is from where? The food is made by us and we finance it, or the restaurant finance it?
Restaurants finance it.
Oh, okay. Then of course they have to give you commission. That's
Yes.
correct.
Yeah.
For your, time and your petrol and your work. Yeah.
Right.
So they give the money, you cook and you deliver.
Yes.
That's also a good idea. Yes. If it works, and it's good. If not, they also do individually at home. Each one deliver in one building or something. They're also fine. Yeah. In other places, they do it like that also. Mm. They don't even rely on restaurant. They do it all by themselves. Yeah. But wherever, there's a different possibility, So if it's better like that, then you do like that. But in other provinces, maybe it's not possible like that. Then they just do what they do, according to their feng shui, Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Thank you. May I add one point? They are now better organized because they work out the set menu in advance.
Yeah.
So people can know what kind of choices they have.
Good.
Yeah, that's
Very
great.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Master.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and or production: rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus, blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella, bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk, pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year, more than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Uses up to 70% of clean water. Pollutes most of the water bodies. Deforests the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Causes world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption: cowpox from milking cows. Bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis. Classified as a major allergen. Lactose intolerance. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit.
The Slovenian government is supporting the consumption of organic fruit and vegetables. Means all schools all over Slovenia.
Wow.
And also by contributing 6 euros toward each child's meal.
Oh my God, that's a lot. Really?
The produce is bought from neighboring farms, organic farms.
Yeah.
So, and this also helped other farmers to be more organic.
Oh, very
because, they weren't encouraged maybe enough.
Oh, very good.
And
good government.
to pay the difference from normal to organic
God
food.
bless Slovenian government and Slovenian people. How do you say God bless in your language?
Bog blagoslovi.
Bog blagoslovi. Okay, never mind. I told you I could never be a Slovenian president. Remember, he said he want to trade position. I be president and he do my job.
Yes.
I said the position is very interesting, and the language is too tongue twisting. I'm too old now to begin to learn. Okay, congratulations. Very pleased with the news.
Also, the president, Danilo Turk, he also promote to eat more fruits, fresh fruits and vegetables, and not meat. Before, he liked, meat, but now he is conscious, and he stopped to eat red meat, but sometimes fish. So he's not still vegetarian. But
Fish
maybe
is not vegetarian, tell him. Fish is not a vegetable.
What he said in journals and interviews.
It's good, excellent. I'm sure he's moving away from fish already.
Yeah.
And if he didn't, he will.
He will.
Yeah, it's just a small steps more, he fly over it. Good boy. Good boy. Tell him good boy. Yeah. God bless your president. If you see him, say God bless him. My best wishes and my congratulations. I'm very pleased with him.
Also, kindergarten also have this action less meat. Begin from September.
Cool, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. It's getting in there, huh? And I'm told that the king and the princess of Thailand are vegetarian now. Yes. Isn't that cool? Yes. Who knows, many other leaders are vegetarians, but maybe they don't dare say it yet. Probably they don't know how long they can be veg. Just quietly try first. That's a good idea. Yes. And then maybe they do it later. Or maybe because it's still new to them, they are shy or something. But I'm sure there are many more leaders have become vegetarian now. And I thank them quietly also.
European Parliament supports reducing meat to lower greenhouse gases.
Call vote. Vote is now open.
Reduce your meat consumption or stop eating meat totally.
During discussions on greenhouse gas reduction goals, the Climate Committee of the European Parliament officially recognized livestock's contribution to global warming and recommended a reduction of subsidies to the livestock industry to curb methane.
The European Parliament has adopted its own position on climate change as an institution. And as a Vice President, one of the proposals I have made is in line with your own, which is that we should eat far less meat because that's one of the major sources of greenhouse gases.
Tout le monde sait bien, si on veut rendre notre planète soutenable, il va falloir réduire notre consommation de viande, ça on sait bien.
My name is Jens Holm. I'm a member of the European Parliament. Please, be veg, go green to save the planet.
Master,
Bulgaria? Bulgarian,
yes. And I just want to thank you for all that you have done for us and to express our cordial greetings from all the brothers and sisters from Bulgaria.
Oh, thank you.
From the both centers from Bulgaria, from South
Thank
and Plovdiv also.
Thank you so much for being good. Yes, I'm not doing enough, truly. Yes, but I only can do what I can, just like you cannot do all you can. Huh? All right, good. For example, sometimes I talk to you about, like sometimes if I have work, then I don't sleep, you know, and I try to eat the simple things so that I have more time to work. Doesn't mean I push you to do it. You understand me? I'm just telling you what I do. Yeah, just like you tell me what you do, I tell you what I do. Huh? Then we maybe learn from each other. Okay? Tell the brothers and sisters of yours in Bulgaria that I also wish them the best and I'm very proud of them. Okay? Hi guys. Anybody who has not seen Mama? First time? First time? Yeah? Wow, so many first time. I also first time see you. How are you? Fine. Fine, yeah? Fine. I'm fine. You stop crying now, yeah? Your mother okay? Yeah? Everything good? Yeah. Kamsa? Amita?
Yes. Hi, Master. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I saw the conference. It was really very touching today. Because you told us that we can write articles to the media, you know, and post it. And then since springtime, we wrote many articles about clearly the link between the climate change and the meat consumption. And then we submitted to the biggest portal of climate change website in Romania. And I was actually surprised that so many people are posting there, but nobody talks about, you know, the link between climate change and meat consumption. Everybody goes around, you know, CO2 and fossil. And then I contacted the editor, the big editor, and then I wrote the article and sent it to him. And he actually posted. I was surprised. In 3 days, he posted.
Wonderful.
And then after that, for 1 month, that was the hottest article discussed on the forum. It's open forum when people come and post. And one month, many people came actually, and they said, actually, it's true. You know, there is a direct link between meat consumption, you know, and food crisis, water crisis, environmental crisis, all those things. Yeah, everything links to that. But the eco organizations, you know, they just go around. They never just point it out. Yes, it's true. And I think because many of the eco people, they are meat eaters themselves, you know, and they find it difficult to talk about something that they themselves don't do it.
Or maybe supported by by meat
directly or indirectly. And there was professors in university, and she said that, can I use your material? Actually, this is very interesting. And many people say, okay, I can use your material, you know. And then lately,
because they try to say that no, it's not the methane, it's the CO2 and so on. And last Sunday I saw your conference with Hai Chong, and I saw you crying, and it really did touch me. And then I wrote an article which was really very blunt. I mean, very straightforward. I did not spare many words on them. And I said, if you are eco, you must be green. And meat is red. It's a very, very different.
It is red.
Yeah. And so I posted Sunday night.
And they posted?
And then I was like thinking, okay, let's see what happened now. And for 24 hours it was silent, really silent. I mean, usually they try to put you down and say, blah, blah, but this time nothing.
Nobody.
And I was a little bit scared. I thought maybe they would put me down.
I'm scared too, yes. And did they put you down?
No, they didn't.
No.
And after 24 hours, one of the editors came and said, thank you so much, that you're really right. And then we invite you to be one of our moderators. We have open forum discussion, and please contact us. We invite you to be part of our team. Wow. And I was really happy. I said, okay, it's at least, that they are open to it, and they admitted that there is a direct link between consumption and CO2.
Wonderful. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, somebody has
to do it first, yes. It's difficult.
In the beginning, always people try to put you down, but I mean, you just have to be persistent.
Yeah.
And it always goes on.
Have to be honest and sincere also. Okay, so, very good, bravo.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
师傅您好啊，
你好。
有一位女士，她本身也是一个素食者，然后她自己研发了100道素菜，然后把它编成书，免费的发给周围的人。然后我们同修也拿到这个100道菜的这个电子档，然后印成小册子和 SOS 的传单一起发，然后大家都非常喜欢这个。然后后来这位女士就经常到各个社区还有学校去做素食与环保的这个演讲，然后让大家了解素食的利益，然后减少吃肉。因为她的影响力现在比较大，而且在媒体的知名度也有了一些，然后我们都也自愿去支持她，然后帮她做一些演讲的计划安排，还有组织会议，提供很多资料这样子。然后有的时候也会给她提供演讲会后的这个免费的素餐，帮她将素食与环保的信息传递给更多的人。然后我们觉得非常感谢师父的加持，谢谢师父。
我谢谢你们。
师父好。
好，
我是台北同修。我们台北厨房与台北抗氧化小组一直都有在举办那个抗氧化救地球的活动。像记者会、中正纪念堂的研友会。那我们在近期抗氧化小组有经过问卷调查统计，他有统计到说，一天一素的人，目前有61%的人愿意吃。那另外的话，愿意吃全素的人，目前有33%。对。
哇！
福尔摩沙现在公共媒体陆续有些名人公开谈论吃素的能够抗氧化的话题。
好棒！
对，也观察到目前台湾素食的潮流正在形成。根据现在新闻的报道，现在素食的民众也越来越多了。是的，我讲完了，谢谢师父。
好棒！谢谢你们哈，中国人跟台湾人好努力。
亲爱的师父，您好，我要报告几个好消息。一，在4月份，我们分成几组，遵照师父指示，面向边缘地区发送传单、光碟以及样书近2万份。第二，我们给当地市政府、市长、市环保局、新闻单位等12个部门写信，告诉他们吃肉的害处，以及呼吁提倡素食。3，我们还在当地媒体上做素食环保的广告，并在当地刊登素食救地球的广告多期，共8万多份。4，
好棒哦！
谢谢。
这么多，8万多份，
就是多期，一期它有2万份。4，在今年许多同修集资，共同开了第1家素食餐厅，主要提供价格便宜的营养素餐盒饭。零餐为辅，我们的午餐盒饭受到附近学生的欢迎。 进2本盒饭，15分钟内就卖光了。
哦，
就是是
效率好好。
我们觉得十分感恩，在师傅的加持下，这么多同修为了同一个目标一起工作的，既快乐又和谐。我们还要感谢师傅的慈悲，保佑我们顺利的来到这里。我们那里还有许多同修希望能够来打坐，其中有一个是我们素食餐厅的厨师主厨，他尽了最大的努力，要保证他用的原料如米、面、酱油、醋、调味料等都是植物来源的纯素产品。我们这样才能提供纯净的餐饮来推广素食，同时更多的发展我们的灵性。第二，现在猪流感威胁全世界，我们应该做些什么，以使我们的素食餐厅免受猪流感的影响，并且能够保护其他人。谢谢师父，请师父开始。
有关那个病啊，是业障嘛啊。今天救他，明天就不同的病啊。到处都贴买叫他们吃素，就比较不会有病啊，就不会被传染那个病。除了这个的话，连药什么也救不了他们，懂了哈 ？OK，
好，
防备药也不好。
好，谢谢。
目前就是这样，讲好久了。
师傅好，我这边有一个问题是关于 LQ 的，就是这次在那个台湾中央大学的抗暖化研习会上，师傅提到一个新词，就是 love quality LQ， 然后师傅说那个地球上有金鱼、海豹跟牛是最高分。
金鱼
就是 whale、cow and seal， 是最高分300。那人大概是20左右，最高90，最低是5。我当初听到这个就非常的 shock， 就是说怎么会这样子？后来想一想，就想到说，地球变这么糟糕，其实也是人造成的。
是啊。
对，就非常的难过。对。
是啊。
是。
反省就知道嘛。
是。
反省就看四周围就知道这个成分是对的。
是。
不用相信师父啊。啊。不用相信师父讲对不对啊？反省啊，看一看啊，检查一下就知道啊，是吗？
是。
我跟你讲哈，我说是讲这是一个总括的报告，听懂哈？不过啊，动物啊，凡其实最高级的动物也是被世界影响的，因为我们那些化学啊、毒品啊。毒的产品啊，或是不同的肮脏的成分啊，都是去流到那个海里面去啊，河海里面啊，让那些动物也被疯了，懂不懂？也被失去它那个本能啊，跟那个控制性啊，它不是跟平常一样的，跟我们人也是一样，懂不懂？啊。人出生性本善，我们都知道，小孩婴儿都很善良。为什么长大就变一个是杀人，一个是凶手，一个是什么什么的不对呢？都是因为被影响的，被食物影响，不是被那些毒气啊，在空气里面毒啊，不是那种不同的那个不可思议的影响，不是社会影响，懂吗？所以我们不能讲每一个人都一样，那个矿里面，不是每一只鱼啊，不是牛也是在那个矿里面，懂不懂？有额外的情况都有。比方说我讲一个比喻而已，狗平常的我们养都很善良哈，不过有一些狗也是被人家利用啊、训练啊，去互相那个打啊，互相残杀的，有没有？那个他们比赛狗啊，然后狗也是这样子互相杀害，他们平常不会，比方说这样子。有一些狗也是因为他们那个给太多药，什么也是精神也是被崩坏了，跟我们人也会一样的，了解不了解？是比方说你现在跟师父学习， 你那个心本善要反悔了啊。不过有一些人没办法跟那个善知识一起就继续被那个更坏的人影响，然后继续走那条路，没办法回复自己那个心本善，也不是他的错。动物有一些也是被弄坏，神经崩坏的。比方说你看有一些鲸鱼平常他们就游泳自由自在在海里面的，结果有时候700个或是多少个都跑到那个海滩上面这样死的，那个不是他本人这样子要做的，了解吗？就是有时候他们被弄坏了，他神经被弄坏了，他那个里面方向的能力被弄坏了，所以有时候被那个化学什么影响了，就精神不一样，不像平常的一个鲸鱼，了解哈 ？OK。狗平常我们可以养得很善良，比方说这样。不过有些狗是被弄坏了，变成也是神经的，不是被那别的动物是被那个什么感染也变成那个很野的狗狂犬病。比方说这样，不是他的错，知道了是，所以我讲就是我说 general 意思说大概的那个苗了。不可能说100个都是这样子牛也是这样子，平常它不会反应的，人骂它打它怎么样，它也是不会反手的。不过有1-2个会，了解师父意思吗？还有像他们给他在斗牛那个跟人跟牛斗，在比方说以前西班牙阿根廷那些有没有人跟牛斗有没有？他就是勉强那个牛跟人斗有时候也会杀那个斗牛士是他平常无缘无故他不会杀他的，就是有时候牛他自然也不会自己也不会反应的，就是他给他那些毒药懂不懂？那些不同的药给他反应这样子，给他放掉了，给他变成不是一个平常的牛了，了解不了解师父意思？就是我们是很残忍的。我们人是最残忍的，任何的动物不会比我们残忍，所以你不要信任师父说师父讲那个牛就300就是300，不是人20就是20，你不用相信我，你自己回去考虑，看看牛的那个平常的那个行动，跟普通的有一些人的行动，你就知道我讲那个对不对？而且我自己不是自己讲的，那个我自己挖出来这种资讯 ，OK， 那个就是从那个宇宙的那个资讯拿出来的，那个报告给我听的了 ，OK， 所以不是师父讲的即使我平常也不会观察那么多了，就是自然会有这个消息就报告大家听而已。然后你不用说师父对不对了，你观察就知道了观察就知道真的是这样是真的。如果我讲这样子真的事实你观察人跟动物，你就晓得师父讲是真的事实，我不会变出来的，了解吗？而且为什么我要变出来呢？得罪那个整个那个地球的人类呢？好的事情吗？对我好吗？人家会更疼爱我吗？得罪他们不可能的吗？了解吗？不过事实是事实我死也说还有什么问题？我都回答你了吗？OK， 真的很惭愧了，我们人我也是很惊讶了，不是你一个人 shock 而已，不是你惊讶，我也很惊讶，惊慌第一次听到也是惊慌因为我从小就读那些经典，听说我们人是宇宙一直说那个造化是最高的嘛我蛮骄傲呢 从小到现在照傲当人呢，他越来越觉得，哎，不是呢，怎么会这样子？好恐慌哎，所以我又不是说我很骄傲的那个宣布出来那种消息给大家听，我也是在当人啊。不过没关系嘛，好消息就是我们可以发达我们那个 LQ， 那个爱心的那个频次，那动物比较没有那种选择呢，What I have told you about the LQ of human and animal is not from me. I did not invent it. So you did not have to believe me. You did not have to believe that this information was transmitted to me from the divine power or invisible power. You don't have to believe me. But you just take a look at human in general and animals in general, and then you will know that I told the truth. Understand me? Yes. I also was very surprised to learn this. I mean, maybe I knew it, but I have never faced it like this, black and white like this. Because I have been told or been informed through reading or through lecture or preaching from other people that we humans are the crown of the creation. And we are the noblest, the highest, the children of God and future Buddha and whatnot. Yeah. So up to now I was very proud, just like you being a human. I never thought, even I loved animals so much before, I never thought animal could be higher than some of us. Yes. I wasn't proud to announce this information because I'm also here with you in a human form. Okay? So I also told you before in Chinese that why should I even invent such story to offend the whole planetary people? Because it's not favorable for me, is it? Would they love me for that? But the thing is, I have to tell the truth, no matter what. Now, it is very sad that our human race, many have less loving quality as some animals, yes. But the good news is that we can improve. But the animals mostly cannot. And now, for example, the cow, I told you, she has 300% LQ, which is more than many of us already, yeah? But she just stay like that. She has no chance to make it bigger, make it greater. Even human or even messengers of God, they have different degrees of LQ. Some up to 900, some 1,000, some 1,000 plus. Up to now in our history of humankind, the highest is 3,200% LQ. And that belonged to Mahavira. I went checking, I thought, my God, why human is so low? And then I keep checking all the masters, Even between masters, enlightened masters that grace our planet, their LQ also different accordingly. According to how much he elevates mankind, how much time he has, how much chance he or she had to elevate humankind consciousness or to exercise his loving power. Yes, the more time, the more exercise of this loving power, the more, of course, appear on the chart of his divine being while he is still in the physical body. In heaven, they are, of course, even, Yes. But when I'm just talking about the human world here, yes? So even if you happen to discover that one of the master of the past life has less LQ than the other master in the past life while they were on the physical planet, please don't be alarmed and don't feel less respect for that master and more respect for this master. You understand me? Yes. So even if you don't believe me, you look at the life of Mahavira and you know, he even advised his disciples to eat not even root and even cover their mouth while they're going out so that they don't breathe in the insect and kill them even. So you understand that I'm telling the truth. I also know this recently because I have discovered LQ, and then I, by the way, check back all the masters just to check, just to check. But know you that because of Mahavira has exercised all his utmost loving quality while on the planet. So of course it appears on the chart of his physical being, yes? But that doesn't mean that all the great masters had somehow less LQ. Yes, just because the situation is different, their life is different. The disciples that he or she lead is different level. Sometimes that or this master cannot go too fast. Do you understand? Whereas, for example, like Mahavira, he was born in a good time, had all the best disciples, easy to teach, maybe like that. Do you understand now? And maybe he lived longer. Yes, born in favorable situation, easy to spread the truth, and good, very obedient disciples, for example, like that. But nevertheless, Jainism did not even flourish as much as, for example, Buddhism or Christianity or Hinduism or Islam. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Yes. Because Mahavira was too strict. You see that? Huh? So although he has all the best loving quality charted on his being while he was on the planet, the other masters surpassed him in bringing more people more into the more compassionate way of life and have the influence over centuries. But I don't mean that Mahavira have less influence or less work or other masters are better or anything. It's not like that. It just depends. You see what I mean? Yes. So even between masters there are different degree of loving quality, hey? But that doesn't mean that master have less quality of love. No. Sometimes he has to do like that to bring more people in, to work according to their level of divine understanding. You see what I mean? Like if a baby only 1 year old, you cannot make him run too fast. Yes. Sometimes a master also sacrifices some of his loving quality, the status of his loving quality, in order to bring more people into the path, and then slowly bring them up, or slowly other masters bring them up in other world, in a higher level later on. Understand me? Or at least bring them out of the darkness first, or bring them out of hell first. So in case during your meditation, and because I have told you this, you discover that one master have less LQ than the other master in the past life, please don't ever have criticism or disrespect in your heart. That will be no good. Yes? Okay. I am also very excited to have discovered some of the things with you. Also think of all of you consciousness, otherwise I also don't need to discover all this. It's also true that sometimes a master have to sacrifice some of his status, some of his saintly status or level in order to help others. Because if he runs too fast, they cannot catch up. That's what it is. It's just like when you have children with you, and you, in some situation, you have to run fast. Yeah, you can't make them run like you do. You have to run slower. Even emergency, you have to run slower. The more children you have, the slower you run. You have to wait for all of them until the last one, the smallest one, catch up. is not favorable, but you have to. If you have one child, you can carry, or two child, you can carry with you and run together with you. Maybe slower, but not that slow. But if you have 7 or 10 children, then the speed of your running will be different, much slower. You have to wait for the whole family. Do you understand this? So in that case, you even sacrifice your safety. Yeah, in emergency case, you know if you run slower, maybe you die also. But you can't leave your children and save yourself. That's why, similarly to all the masters, they sometimes have to sacrifice their status, their saintly status, in order to help other beings to come up. Yes? Even though doing that, the master suffer more. But the master don't come to this world or any world to enjoy. They come here to help. So they do any sacrifice. And sometimes in our eyes, the eyes of the mortal, we don't understand. We don't see the things well. We might criticize them. We might not even understand them, and we might even slander them, or criticize in our heart. But the less criticism we have to any master, who we can see some goodness, the better for us. Yeah? Okay? Yes. But any master is better to teach disciple to eat vegan. That's the basic. No suffer to other beings. Okay? Standard, basic. All right. So human beings have this good news that even though, generally speaking, we have less IQ than many other animals, but we can develop. And we can surpass these animals even. Because these animals are born just to do those jobs, to help in certain area. So they don't have much more chance to go higher than that. Yes? But it's okay, they came from a higher level of consciousness. They're just doing different jobs. But we human, no matter how low LQ we are born with, or we have developed up to now, we still can jump up. We can jump high and fast. All we have to do is just switch the currents of our thinking from black to white, from bad to good, from cruelty to compassion. Very simple. Decide that from now, from any moment, we decide to turn our fate around, to turn our life to a better page. You understand this? When you make that decision to turn from darkness to light, then from that moment on, you can begin to develop your IQ, NQ, HQ, LQ, whatever QQs that you care to know or to want. So actually humans, come to think about it, we are really the crown of the creation. Because we have so much privilege, so much chance to become better, to become a saint, to become Buddha. In this lifetime. It's very simple, just change the concept. That's it. Change the way of thinking. Okay, so if anybody were very offended about the chart of LQ, NQ, FQ, whatever, please forgive me and just improve. Because we do have a chance to improve, to be the crown of the creation that we're supposed to be. Otherwise, the crown is just a crown somewhere else. We can't wear it. Yes, it's just like, okay, the prince was born to be a successor of his father, the king, But when he was younger, he could not wear the crown, he could not govern the nation yet, But he has the potential, see? Okay, he has the potential to wear that crown one day. But only if that prince developing princely quality and following the path of the royal bloodline, noble, benevolent, loving his subjects, then he will be worthy to be the prince. Otherwise, maybe he lost his status of the crown prince and also royal prince also. Maybe he even be put in a very unfavorable situation, or even in jail, or even in a mental home if he is not fit. Do you understand me? Yes, we humans the same. So that is very easy to understand about human LQ, so low, but the future crown of the creation still. Okay? Depends on you. Depends on you. Depends on how much our heart ready to accept our crown responsibility. When there is privilege, there is responsibility. Huh? So once we accept that, and depends on how much we're willing to take this responsibility, how much we're willing to help others, yeah? How much we're willing to sacrifice for others, that our LQ, we will grow up accordingly. Yes? It's all our choice. And it's a very good news that we have choice. Huh? Understand me? Okay. Very smart people.
Vegetarianism in religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat, because at the difficult time of birth there are innumerable evil demons, monsters and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksitigarbha Sutra. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying, or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious. Thus, delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Ksitigarbha Sutra.
Cao Dai. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes.
I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adalila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been specially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutrakatanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now.